What's going on? Will Freeman, RevolutionaryLifestyleDesign.com, on the way to the gym to do my daily exercise because I'm staying in my lane. I'm waking up, doing the same fucking thing I do every day, doing my daily exercise and doing exactly what I talk about on the website. Managing my health, wealth, relationship, lifestyle, and mindset in that order. Health number one, wealth number two, lifestyle number three, relationships number four, moving towards my yearly goals, which leads towards my decade goals for my mission, which is going to be when I'm 40, which is 3 years from now, which I can't believe. And I do the same damn thing every day because I just stay in my lane. And I know that when I keep doing those things, I keep living for the future and living for today with a long-term vision, but taking time to enjoy the moment, 50% for today, 50% for the future, staying on my routine, staying on my game plan, living that Groundhog Day, good things happen. Okay, I know if I deviate from that, bad things start to happen. That's why I use the Habit Share app. Not just Tick for my How to Get Organized system, but the Habit Share app to keep in check all those bad habits. So if I cheat on my diet, I see right away, 2 days in a row, I fucked up, I'm slipping. Bad things happen if I continue to slip. Time to get it back together. Okay. I only fuck up on defense, by the way. I don't fuck up on offense. There's never a time where I don't get my tasks done. I'll fuck up when I eat something that I shouldn't have. So health defense for me is the hardest thing. But I don't fuck anything up on offense. I don't fuck anything up in regards to getting clients, being on top of responding to my clients, sales calls, all that stuff. Doing the work that I'm supposed to do. I just stay in my lane. I'm not worried about politics. I'm not worried about cultural politics. I'm not even allowed to watch the news, look at news media, look at anything negative. Okay? That's in my Habit Share. No news or negative media whatsoever. No blogs about that stuff. Okay? I'm also not worried about science. I'm not worried about all the tragedies that are going on 24/7 throughout the world. Okay, I'm staying in my lane, focusing on exactly the same stuff that I tell you about, which is maximizing myself, living up to my full potential, living my best life, being as happy as possible, and then broadcasting that message to you guys and to my clients to try and make you as happy as possible, or at least move you forward in some way, at least add value, so that when I die, I know that I added more value than I took away, that I helped people. I helped myself and I helped people. Okay? I'm never gonna start writing about politics. You've seen a lot of guys switch their game up and get into the politics or the cultural politics. I never made one post about that bullshit. Okay, never will. This is never gonna turn into a science channel. Okay? That's not my lane. I dropped out of science in grade 9. It's not gonna start into a math channel. I dropped math in grade 11. Okay, it's gonna be lifestyle forever, health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle, mindset. That's revolutionary lifestyle design. And that's all I'm going to do forever. Staying in my lane. A lot of you guys need to just stay in your lane, okay? You don't have time to be posting all over social media when you haven't solved money, when you don't have the kind of business that you want, or when you're still working a job, or when you have a 6-figure business but you haven't taken it to 7 figures, or when you have a 7-figure business but you got so much stresses and strains from all your employees because you haven't systemized things and remove yourself from the equation. Okay, or you're out of shape, but you're sitting there reading about politics all day or posting on Twitter about politics. Like, you might have solved money, but you haven't solved health. Or your relationship with your girlfriend's fallen off, right? See, most people's problem is just lack of focus. They're not drilled into the things that make them happy because they haven't committed to happiness as their primary priority. And all your happiness is going to come from health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle, mindset. Okay? And all your ability to make the other people happy around you is going to come from those 5 things. All right? And unless you've got all those dialed into a 10, you don't have time for anything else. Let the people who are actually relevant in the world, who actually have power, political power, worry about that. Okay? Or worry about gossiping about other people or what other people are doing. Let other people worry about gossip. Let other people worry about what the fuck celebrities are doing. Let other people worry about if the local sports team's gonna win or whatever. I don't have time to do the stuff that I need to be doing, let alone that bullshit. I wish I could clone myself. I wish I had 48 hours in a day and unlimited energy. You've got a limited amount of energy per day. You've got a limited amount of willpower. You can increase that over time, but the last thing you want to do is waste that on a bunch of bullshit decisions, or take 2 hours in your business day reading about politics or about sports, or a thing that a lot of other guys do is they want to seem knowledgeable about stuff they don't know about. If somebody asks me a question on a site about something I don't know about, I'm not trying to answer that. I'm staying in my lane. If someone wants to talk about politics in the comment section, is asking me about that, I'm just like, wrong brand, dude. Talk about that on one of those angry political channels, or a channel that does YouTube beef or YouTube gossip or celebrity gossip or sports gossip. Okay? Almost everybody's got a focus problem, and they're trying to do too many things, and they're trying to straddle lanes, and they're trying to be an expert on things they're not expert at. Okay? You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is wake up at 5, do your morning routine, do your exercise, okay? Get your grooming together, get your workout together, put in 8 solid hours of work a day until you're really rolling with the money. Then you can lower that a bit if you want, but you might not even want to. All right? At the end of the day, you might do another exercise routine, or you might do some yoga. All right? Keep that diet in check as much as you can. And then at night, you can see your girl or your girls, hang out with your buddies, read a bit, educate yourself. When you're reading or watching stuff on YouTube, you're watching channels like this, or you're watching motivational stuff, or you're reading books about philosophy, lessons from history, stuff that can improve your reality, but that's also interesting. And then you're in bed by 10 o'clock to midnight, and you do it again the next day. Moving forward towards your 4 yearly goals: health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle. And then towards your mission, which is like where you're going to be at 30, and then at 40, and then at 50. So if you're 33, your mission's where you're going to be at by 40. Health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle wise. Okay? And that's all you're focusing on. And I'm telling you, if you're truly dialed in and focusing on that stuff, you don't have time for anything else. Period. That includes, learning new hobbies, learning to cook, a lot of that stuff's just gonna have to fall by the wayside. Okay, because you have to pick and choose and you have to sacrifice. Okay, and some things gotta get sacrificed. Some acquaintances need to get sacrificed. Because if you don't make those sacrifices, it's gonna be your dream that gets sacrificed. Okay? So it's real simple, man. Health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle, mindset. Focus on those yearly goals with an end cap at the end of the decade where you want to be with them. See the vision and wake up and do that every day in a routine. Okay? Success comes from repetition, doing the same shit every day. And then one day you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, I hit that financial goal, right? And it's that day was the same day as yesterday. Okay? You have to have that consistency. I'm not saying you can't like go somewhere for a weekend or take a vacation here and there and stuff like that, but ultimately sacrifice has to be made. Focus needs to be there, and you need to just stay in your lane, put the blinders on to everything else, everyone else who's trying to get in your way, and that's going to be the maximum amount of happiness. Okay, if you try and pursue pleasure and hedonism, it ends in pain. When you pursue achievements and long-term thinking and the vision and all this stuff, it ends in pleasure, right? Ironically, it's not the way that it would seem, but I've tested that out enough to know. Okay, you don't have to test that out. You just have to stay in your lane, do your thing, put your blinders on, not worry about what other people are doing or politics or anything else. Not trying to be an expert outside of your business, not trying to do 3 or 4 different businesses at once. One business, one exercise routine, one group of friends, and staying consistent with it, man. So I hope this message found you well. If you want to know more about me, revolutionarylifestyledesign.com. Check out my products, revolutionarylifestyledesign.com/products. And if you want some help with coaching, revolutionarylifestyledesign.com/coaching. Much love to you. Wish you all the best in your personal development journey.